Well, you remember about 3 weeks back, I said that I likely could potentially have a form of cancer. Turns out I got a rare blood cancer called polycythemia vera, which basically makes your body produce too many red blood cells. And in terms of the clarity that I referred to earlier, I've known about this for a little over 6 weeks. That it was a probability, though I just got my official diagnosis. But I hope it gives you an idea of why I've been so worried about my money, why I've been so worried about my career, why I've been so worried about my future, why I've done some of the things I've done and said some of the things I've said. Maybe I should have led with this before I asked people to watch my videos or become channel members or whatever. I don't know. This felt very private at the time. But it doesn't feel private anymore, so I'm sharing it.
Here's the thing, because I did a stream, because I had people saying, oh, you're faking cancer, Jim. So I showed my diagnoses and stuff like that. I'm going to guess he's working on a system similar to Epic, which most medical people do. Mm-hmm. You should be able to go right into diagnoses, and it's going to list everything that a doctor has ever said you had.
Yep, I just read it to him.
Okay, and so it lists the cancer there?
Yes.
Okay, so you could screen cap that and just show it. I mean, that's what I did, and then that would be the end of it.
Absolutely. And I made the decision 2 years ago that I would not do that, and I would rather leave the internet than to give the last shred of fucking privacy I have left.
Here's the thing. I understand the privacy argument.
Mm-hmm. I should have never went public with it.
No. Let me finish. I mean, you can redact information. There's no issue with that. But just show. I mean, it literally is just a page that says patient diagnoses.
Yep.
And then it lists what you have. It doesn't tell you who the doctor is. It doesn't tell you what hospital you go to. It literally just says the disease name.
And I won't be doing that.
But I don't understand why not.
Because he doesn't have cancer. He does have cancer.
Yeah, that's going to be the narrative they'll go with. So that's
well, no, I mean, I'm legit trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. When I shit on you for the crypto thing, man, I said I'd take your word that you had cancer. I'd take your word that the medical shit's expensive.
Yep.
So I mean, this seems like
I spent 2 years treating a disease that doesn't exist. These people used to be my friends, and I genuinely would have never believed it would even come to this. And I'm just so high. We can probably get him the fucking.
So
code
Vera's not on there. Vera's not on the portal.
I don't know, man.
It's not.
I can send you a bunch of stuff.
You said 4 days ago you were looking at it.
Yeah, 4 days ago you said you were looking at it.
Like I told you, I spent the last. Like I told you, I spent the last 2 years getting treated for it. I've been told by my doctor for the last 2 years.
It's fine, Boogie. Just admit it's not on the portal.
It's not on there. I told you this.
Thank you.
I have to do the.
That's right. Boogie2988 has been lying about definitely knowing he has cancer now for 2 years. And repeatedly lied for 7 hours of streams. It's one of the most painful shit I've ever seen the last two Lolcowlive streams. This guy, literally, he's being pressed by everybody. He's being pressed by Destiny. He's being pressed by Mr. Metica. He's being pressed by Muzahar. Everyone is just pressing and pressing and pressing, and he just won't admit that he doesn't have it. He just won't admit it hasn't been confirmed. And the longer he just doesn't admit, the more he digs his grave. I don't understand why, like, when Destiny came on there and he was like, well, do you have cancer or not? And he basically debunks that idea he has cancer based on the symptoms that Boogie has. That really he has just high red blood cells. He refuses to show, and he says, well, show us your portal. And Boogie just won't show the portal because, of course, Boogie he knows it's BS. He knows the bullshit. He knows he doesn't actually have cancer. If I was Boogie, I would have just admitted it. Like, at this point, when Destiny comes on there and it's just like everyone's piling on, I think about 30 minutes in, I'd either make the choice to just refuse to talk about it anymore or to just admit it. He should have just admitted it and got it over with.
And again, if I was a liar, if I was a manipulator, I would have sent it. I would have sent it 3 days ago. I would have prepared something for this. The reality of it is, I just want to be genuine. I want to be honest with you. I'm telling you, I've been treated for cancer for 2 fucking years.
8 hours.
I want to be genuine. I want to be honest with you. Well, then you would have, Boogie. You would have shown us the portals to begin with. You would have admitted after you realised you didn't have cancer, because I'm going to go by Keemstar's theory. Keemstar's theory is that the doctor told Boogie, oh, you might have cancer. He ran with it and then declared that he definitely had it. Well, then, Boogie, when you found out you might not have it, you should have made a follow-up video straight away, just as quick as you was, to make a video going, wow, I've got cancer, guys, feel sorry for me, oh, the sympathy show, oh, guys, I'm a big fat cunt with a really skinny girlfriend, go, oh, feel sympathy for me because I date a 21-year-old girl who probably has the mental age of a 12-year-old. Wow, feel sympathy for me, guys. Feel sympathy for my cancer, guys. Yeah. It's just so quick to make that video. But you won't make a video where you're like, guys, I'm sorry, but I really fucked up. I thought I had cancer. I'm a bit mental. And, turns out I don't have it, I'm sorry. No. He doesn't make that video. Instead, he lets people think he has cancer for 2 years. He tells Tommy C. He tells other YouTubers, I'm having a bad cancer day. Sorry for not being on my own game today. Sorry for not coming into work. I have a bad cancer day. He doesn't have cancer. He won't admit what he really has, which is a serious condition, by the way, but he won't admit that, which we think he has. He gets his own brother lying on here. He's got... Keemstar's trying to help him, trying to give him an outright, trying to, like at the beginning of the first stream, like, you can just say, like, you got it there and then, and Keemstar, and people might have forgiven him. But for 7 hours, he had to be pressed. This is how much of a liar this guy knows.
So my original theory
in my medical charts, my brother, that's what I keep telling you.
You're saying the same thing. You're looping. Listen, 4 days ago, I put out a theory that your doctor told you he thinks you have this, and you rushed to the internet. You made the video the same day. This was my theory, and that's what happened.
It's in my medical charts.
4 days ago, he said that he saw polycythemia vera on the list.
But he didn't.
Today he doesn't.
He didn't. He didn't. That was
Today
wrong.
he doesn't.
Can I?
4 days ago.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. He still might have the cancer.
Exactly.
Which I do.
Exactly.
Which I fucking do.
Exactly.
But
you're right.
The problem is you've made us sit here 9 hours to get the answer that we knew on hour 1.
No, I've given you the answer the whole 9 hours, which is I have the fucking cancer. I'm being treated for the cancer. It's expensive to fucking treat. I've told you that a million times. That's the truth. The only thing I didn't tell you is it's not in the portal. And again, if I wanted to lie to you, I would have just photoshopped something. Instead, I'm fucking telling you over and over and over again. It's only in my medical charts, and I will not share my medical charts. I fucking said this 100 times. It's only in my medical charts, and I will not send my medical charts.
Calm down.
First off, you guys
I'm in the middle of a goddamn fucking anxiety attack. I'm in the middle of I don't know how to fucking calm down.
Stop. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just listen to Wings. Don't talk. Go on mute.
You most likely have the cancer, but you.
Oh, go on mute, Boogie. Go on mute, Boogie. Oh, I'm having an anxiety attack, guys. I'm having an anxiety attack because you exposed when he did not have the cancer in the portal, because it's bullshit. Oh, it's on my charts, guys. It's on my charts, but it's not in the portal. I'm being treated for it. No, you're being treated for the disease that's like it. You might have cancer. You might have prostate cancer. You might have some other sort of cancer, but you don't know yet. But you jumped the gun 2 years ago and said, I have cancer. And now you're having a hissy fit about it. Now you're crying about it. Now you're going red like a raspberry. Literally turning into a little piggy squealing. Like, bro, you brought this upon yourself, right? He just cries about everything. Wow, I'm broke because I spent all my money on prostitutes. Wow, I'm broke because I wasted it all on cryptocurrency. I'm broke because I'm lazy. But you know what? I'm just going to cry and cry about it. And maybe if I cry enough, I'll make money. And you know what? He is. Via Lolcowlive, he is making money. Does he deserve that money? No. Because all he does is cry. Anyway, so after this stream, another stream was done where Boogie basically admits that he never had cancer. It's never on his portal. The doctor never told him he had cancer. He admits that by the end of this stream. And that it was all BS. So let's just go over this stream.
We
and see Boogie finally admit the full truth that he never had cancer.
We found elevated red blood cell counts, and then we looked for other markers. We found those markers. They determined that it was certainly polycythemia, potentially polycythemia vera. And they were going to treat me as if it was polycythemia vera. And that's what we've done for the last 2 years with the plan to always eventually get this bone marrow test. But again,
isn't it that the polycythemia vera and polycythemia, they have like the same treatments? So, I'm being treated for the cancer, guys, but that's just the same treatment as the non-cancerous version. So it's just complete bollocks. And he literally makes a video. He's just like, I've got this. He never followed up. He never made a follow-up video. I mean, now he admits it. After 7 hours of being literally harassed, it took him like a week to admit this. And
that's
2
not
years
cancer,
just
right?
actively lying.
Yes, I certainly
I
have
a
at
bad
least
cancer
that.
day.
That is a symptom. Polycythemia secondary is basically a symptom, and something has to be causing it. The things that can cause it are things like lack of oxygen or being extremely dehydrated when they take the blood.
That's not how I understand it.
So he could literally be crying about having cancer when literally it's just he has bad sleep and he drinks Mountain Dews. There's a big difference between, guys, I have cancer, and guys, I have a condition I could get rid of because I just drink Mountain Dews all day. This is a bigger lie than Keemstar's making it out to be.
Because at the very least, I have the symptom of polycythemia.
Unlike
something
the
is causing
version.
it, and it is possible that it is the cancer.
And it is possible that you don't have cancer.
Right. It could be something else. Maybe I'm not getting enough sleep. Maybe my CPAP machine is not working. Hasn't been working for the last 2 years. That we've tried to roll all of that out. That's why we did the sleep study that you see in the documentary. Turns out I'm sleeping fine. Could be.
Do you understand the gravity of how bad this is?
Yes, absolutely. And I'm willing to bend over backwards. I don't, fuck the show. You kick me off of it. You have to. Obviously, I'm willing to bend over backwards to show everybody how fucked up this was. In fact, right now, and I have it queued up, ready to go, regardless of whether or not you kick me off of the show, I'm donating $1,000 basically to St. Jude's. I'm pulling that trigger right now.
$1,000. $1,000. Do you know how little that is? Even I can make that donation. $1,000. That's like half the salary of a minimum wage worker every single month. $1,000. That's just absurd. That is just completely absurdly little amount. Especially since he scammed his fans for 10k with a crypto scam, but he made 10k and he should make $1,000. Wow, Boogie. Wow. So basically, you're just giving away half your Lolcow paycheck to some cancer charity after lying for 2 years about having cancer. It's $10,000. That's how much you should have to donate based on how much you made from the crypto scam. All of it should go to a cancer charity.
Right now.
And that's it, and nothing else will suffice.
$10,000.
Here's another thing I made Boogie do, is I made him mail me the play button. All right, so his 1 million sub play button is being sent to my house, and I don't know exactly the plan, but the initial thought in my head is that we'd auction it off. Whatever money we get for it goes to some type of cancer research. Because, like,
I would.
That's a bit better. Okay, set it off the play button for the cancer research is better. But this whole only giving away $1,000, it's nothing. It's nothing. And Boogie literally has been pity farming from this. He used the cancer to justify why he did the crypto scam. He literally used the cancer to justify it. So honestly, the 10k, that's what he should donate. He made 10k off of scamming his fans, put that into the charity. But no, but Boogie's too selfish. He needs to chug Mountain Dew instead of drinking water every single day. He needs to eat like a family-sized McDonald's every single day for every single meal, and he eats like 7 meals a day. So that's why he needs to live on like thousands and thousands of dollars, like 10k. He needs to live on a month or something ridiculous because he's terrible at managing money. He can't stop spending. He needs the money to keep his quote-unquote small child around, his girlfriend. So yeah, this is why. That's why he's only donating $1,000. And he won't donate the 10k, which he should donate. Basically, Destiny comes on later in the show and exposes that the doctor never said Boogie had cancer. Anyways, what was the fallout? Because Boogie gets fired from Lolcowlive, right? Because Keemstar's like, we can't have this guy on the show because he's lied about cancer for 2 years. Even if he, at the beginning, didn't even know he was lying about it. He didn't admit it for 2 years. He used it to guilt trip people with his scams, etc. So he gets fired. What is his response? Basically, it's a week-long meltdown where he threatens and suicides Bates, which is literally him squealing on the phone like a pig.
This is why, Dan, I told you I couldn't talk about this, man.
You can do this.
This is why I told you. No, I can't. I told you I couldn't talk about this.
Boogie, you knocked this out of the park.
I begged you not to make me talk about this on the show. I begged you.
You crushed it.
I begged you. I begged you. I begged you, Dan. I begged you.
You crushed it.
You
did very good tonight.
I fucking begged you.
Oh my God, where have I seen this before? Absolute meltdown.
Oh, what's the matter? Have you given up so soon?
You look me in the eye and you tell me which one of you two let that filthy nonce back on our streets.